Hey everybody, welcome to my gaming app gamings, I don't really know, but anyway, it's gonna be my videos on app games for your phone. How cool is that? So anyway, please like my video so I know that you like them, and subscribe so you can get all the latest games that I talk about. I'm going to show you basically each game, just the ins and outs and everything about it. And then at the very end, I'll just give you a little review on whether or not I think it is awesome. Here's some of the games I've played or play. I go through phases. Anyway, stay tuned for today's game app of the day. And today's app is Pokemon GO. Let's open it on up. We're going to learn all about Pokemon GO today. Intro. Don't trespass while playing Pokemon GO. Okay, click the OK button. There's my character. Okay, right now it's nighttime. You wait a second, all the Pokemon will pop up. Oh, disappeared. Anyway, this is what your screen looks like during the daytime. We're just going to do a review of the whole app and just show you exactly. You can touch the finger on the screen and rotate it around so you can see everything near you. There's no Pokestops or gyms near me right now. I will post another video later showing you what a Pokegym and a Pokestop looks like. But anyway, these are the Pokemon. As you see the little swirls around them, that means that they're weather boosted. If you look at the top right of your screen, you see a little cloud with the moon. That's showing you the weather. If you click it, it shows you the weather, partly cloudy. The boosted types are normal type Pokemon and rock type Pokemon right now. They're stronger, they appear more often, and they give bonus Stardust when caught. So you can go ahead and click the info button at the top right of that, and it will just tell you if it's not accurate. You can send them reports and whatnot. So anyway, that's how you do that. I'm going to go ahead and cancel that and click the X. We'll go back to the main screen. Now positioning. If you see that little, right underneath the weather, you see at the top right, you see the little arrows that's showing you directional. If you tap your directional, you see how it changes position. So if I remove my phone around, it moves with it. And that's one way. If you click it again, it just centers it. So basically anywhere you walk, it'll follow. Or if you tap it again, it won't follow. So that's one way to do it. Now you see that little worm-looking thing there with the point on its head? That's a non-boosted Pokemon. So only weather-boosted Pokemon that are rock right now and normal are going to be circling around like that. Okay, let's go on to... We'll get into catching Pokemon here in a second. But if you look at the bottom left, that's my character and your little buddy. The little ring around your buddy, the blue ring, is letting you know how much you walked with that Pokemon. Once it fills all the way up, that Pokemon will get a candy. And we'll explain candies here in a minute. But if you tap that screen, it'll show you your information. So there's my character. I'm holding Togepi. Togepi is getting held by my hands. Not all Pokemon do that. Only certain small ones do. Otherwise, they'll be standing next to you or behind you. You can click your person and hold it and move it, and you can look at the back of your guy or whatnot. Yeah. So then underneath that, it says your level. I'm 32. The more Pokemon you catch or evolve or do raids and stuff like that, you'll get more XP, which will level you up. When you level up, you get extra boosts, or like Pokeballs and things among that nature. So if you can scroll down, you see the little button for Buddy, Journal, and Style right there towards the bottom. You can click Buddy button, or you can actually tap your buddy. So if I tap my buddy, it goes to Togepi. If I tap that little buddy button, it goes to Togepi. Shows you how much candy you have of that Pokemon. And then if you walk with your buddy, It shows you how long it takes. 3 kilometers. Everything's in kilometers in this game. It takes 3 kilometers to get 1 candy for that Pokemon. Now, candy is used to power up your Pokemon, or it's also used to evolve. And I'll get into that more later. And then underneath that little bar, it shows you how much you've walked with that Pokemon total. Now, supposedly, Pikachu can actually, he'll be on your shoulder if after you walk a certain distance with him. I haven't tested it out yet, but yeah. Anyway, in the background, you see my logo. There you have the 3 different logos: Mystic, Instinct, and I forget the other one. But anyway, Mystic, Instinct, and I forget. Anyway, it shows how much I really know. Journal, if you click journal, it shows you everything you've done. You sent gifts to people, you received gifts, Pokemon you've caught. When you spin a Pokestop, that's what a Pokestop looks like. I'm scrolling down here. When you spin a Pokestop, you get items. So, different items. That Pokestop gave me a lot. And the reason I got a lot on that one is because every 7 days you log in and you spin a Pokestop, each day gives you more rewards until 7 days. And the 7th day, you get a ton of rewards. And the same goes for, so the white ones are your normal ones for that Pokestop. The yellow ones are the bonus for spinning on the 7th day. Same thing goes for catching a Pokemon. If you catch 1 Pokemon, day 1, you're going to get, just a normal count up until you get set the 7th day. When you spend 1 Pokemon or catch 1 Pokemon, you will get a boost, a lot of extra stuff. So, or more rewards for catching the Pokemon, more XP and whatnot. So anyway, that's that. Let's see. Here's a gym. That's a little icon for a gym. It's for spinning the gyms, the gyms, which I'll show you in another video, specifically Pokestops and battling gyms. Okay, let's exit out of that. Style, tons of styles here. Not a whole lot, but enough. Top right, you can choose your head, the type of hair you want. Blue, purple. They got some, crazy hairdos. Yeah, so I have black hair. And then you can change your eye color, skin color, exit out of that. If you go down to hats, there's only a certain amount of hats you can get. Now, some of them are free, as you can see. Some of them cost gold. The top right of your screen shows you how much gold you have, and it tells you how much it costs to get gold. We'll show you more items like that in the store. That cost gold, and how to earn it. I'll talk about that in a little bit. Different glasses, tops, the different tops you can wear. So here's some locked items here. So as you level up, or you unlock certain medals, you'll get the item, so you can purchase it. So you still have to purchase it, which stinks. You still have to use gold to purchase it, but you have to earn the medal as well. So some of these items were unlocked because I already got the medals for them. Some of them are still locked, like this Fisherman Metal. This Fisherman Metal, to unlock Tier 3, I have to catch so many large Magikarp. So that's how I get that medal, and that's really hard. I've been working on that, and there's another one for Ratatatas, and I'll show you that in a minute. Let's go to bags. I'm just going to show you real quick all the outfits options as of right now. They'll release more as the game goes on and they add more updates. Here's the pants. Yeah, originally when it started there was only like 3 pairs of pants and shorts. I like these ones, but see, gold, 200 golds, it's tough if you don't battle gyms a lot and put Pokemon in gyms. That's the way you get gold. is by having a Pokemon in a gym for so long. When they get kicked out of the gym, you get gold for it. But I think you can only get up to like 50 gold for being in there for an extended amount of time. Then you don't accumulate any more gold from that gym. So anyway, so gold's kind of rare. So outfits are kind of like, if you're doing really, really well and you don't need anything and you just want to get outfits, yeah, look at the socks. This is only your options. Is that and the color of it, or nothing at all. They could have put better socks in there. Footwear. They have all the Team Rocket stuff. Here's one, Fisherman boots again. So anyway, I would like to get a full outfit of Team Rocket. That'd be kind of cool, but just to show off at gyms. That's the only time people really see your stuff or your friends. Okay, I'm exiting out of that. So that's style. Let's move on down to the recently visited. These are the gyms that I've been to and I've had Pokemon in or I battled. So let's go to the list. Here's some different places I've been, all over the place. So you get so when you battle, you either put a Pokemon in a gym or you battle a gym, you get points towards that gym. It starts like looking like this, where it's just the diamond with the not really any points. See, I must have just spun this gym, and now I have it in my record that I've actually been there. So when you spin the little photo disc, that's what they're called, you'll automatically get the gym badge, which is this. Just saying I've been there. Battles, victories, so you can see the numbers of how many battles you were there, or you did, the times, how long it took, how long you actually had a Pokemon in the gym for, and then how many treats you fed your Pokemon versus the other Pokemon, and the other Pokemon that are in the gym to help increase their health. We'll get into that in the next video. But anyway, for now, that's what you got. Once you level all the way up, it'll turn into a bronze. So here's a bronze. That's what that looks like. Then you got a silver. Okay, that's over in DC. Okay, and then you have gold, which I've been trying to get more gold, but this is what one gold looks like. Okay, and gold's the top. That's the most you can get. See how long I've been there, how many treats I spent there, 25 days, 15 victories. So yeah, you have to do quite a bit to get that, and hopefully that gym isn't very active. That way you can have Pokemon in there longer. So you can sort these by the right corner. The name of the gyms, defending, how long. If you have any Pokemon in a gym, if you click defending, that's how it's sorted. Recent and points. So yeah, and then you exit. Oh, there's another thing there. Sorry, we'll go back to lists. The little map. So this map is, not a lot of people I don't think know about this, but this is the whole world here, and you can zoom in, show where you've been. I'm all on the East Coast here, but yeah, you can zoom in all the way. Let's see, let's zoom into number 11 here. Oh, number 4. Let's see what that is. You can tap it, it'll tell you, oh, there's all the gyms that are around there. This is DC. You can click on the actual thing. Yeah, so you can actually zoom all the way in down there. And then if you click the little person button on the bottom left of your screen, that'll take you to your person where they're at now. Yeah. That's what that is. I exited out. Those are the gym badges. Alright, let's exit out of that. Move on down to medals. So, medals. Here's the different medals. We got a Kanto. Starts out with bronze. Then you get silver, and then you get gold. Just like before. So, each gets progressively harder. This one's Kanto region Pokemon, catch 100. Or register in your Pokédex. So, when you catch it is when you register it. So it just goes on. This one is the collector, catch 2,000 Pokemon, evolve 200 Pokemon, visit 200 Pokestops, or 2,000, sorry. Johto, I like to say it that way. I don't know the proper pronunciation. Berries. Feed 1,000 berries at gyms. Gym leader. So see, it tells you here what the rewards are. Some of them have rewards, some of them don't. Defend gyms 1,000 hours. So I've had a lot of Pokemon at gyms. Get the gold. The Hoenn region. There's 3 regions currently in Pokemon. It's 3 generations basically. Supposedly they're going to release a 4th generation, so hopefully we'll see that soon. Jogger, walk so many feet, you get the jogger tank top. If you get gold, 1,000 total kilometers. Here's a little egg. Hatch 500 eggs to get gold. Win 1,000 gym battles. Catch 300 Pikachu, you get the Pikachu fan shirt. Register Pokemon Ranger. Complete 1,000 field research tasks to get gold. Here's the Fisherman Outfit. So I'm on bronze, and I have to get 50 big Magikarp in order to unlock silver. So that's one of the tougher ones. Another tougher one is the catch 50 Ratatata for silver. I can only imagine how many you have to catch for gold, because I've caught a lot of Ratatata. And you'll see in a minute how many candies I have. Champion, win 100 raids for silver. This is battle legendary, win 100 legendary battles. Now, legendary battle, I'll end up showing you that later in the next video, but all the gyms, eventually there'll be a little egg that hatches on it, and if it's like a purple cool looking egg, that's a legendary raid. You're gonna need at least like 8, maybe 8 solid players to beat it. More the merrier. You can go up to, I think, 20 people in one battle. If you're going to have like 3 people, you're more than likely not to beat the raid. So just a heads up if you're new to this. Okay, so the next one is this. Ace Trainer, train 10 times. So in the past, a long time ago when this first came out, there was training. You can train your Pokemon with your own, with other people that are in your same team. Like for Team Mystic and whatnot, you can train with their Pokemon, and you can, help increase your Pokemon's level, but they don't have that feature anymore. But they still have the badge in here. Become best friends with one trainer. I'll show you that in a minute. That's just to earn it. You just gotta do it once. Trade 10 Pokemon. I'll show you training in a little bit. Trading. Earn 1,000 kilometers across the distance of all Pokemon trades. I'm still learning that one. You can trade with people, so like I can trade with someone that's far away, but I have to contact them either by phone or text message saying, hey, let's trade a Pokemon. What do you got? Okay, I got this. Alright, let's trade that. So he's way across the country, or she is, and then I trade him from all the way over here. Then that's going to increase your distance. But most of the time you're in person. So that's why they did it, is to make it challenging. Because most of the time you're in person, unless they're your friend. That's the same thing. I just did that. Okay, moving down. These are Pokemon badges. I like to call them rewards. But anyway, this is for catching the different types of Pokemon. This is normal type. You got, I'm not going to go click each one, but you got normal, fighting, flying, poison, rock, ground. I'm sorry, it was ground, rock, bug, steel. That's the steel in there. Fire, water, leaf, or plant, I think. Oh, grass. Sorry, grass. Electric, psychic, dark. This is ghost. I'm working on ghost. I'm getting there. It's tough. Typically ghosts only come out at night or when it's foggy out. It's a hit or miss. Sometimes they'll pop up randomly during the daytime, but most of the time when it's foggy, around cemeteries, or when it's dark out. Those are your typical places. I think churches. I think some people said churches. For ice, really close to that one. Dragon, And the last one is Fairy. Start catching those Jigglypuffs. And the stats at the end is just your total XP that you ever gathered and your start date. I started January 6th of 2018. So this year? No, I think I started before that. But anyway, that's that. So this is me. This is the me section. You slide over. Did I talk about? Yeah, I did. Okay. One last thing I missed on this. So your Pokemon here, if you click the little arrows in the bottom right of your screen, you can swap. Your current progress will be lost for this Pokemon. And what they mean by that is just the total mileage you got. You can still keep the candies. You just lose the total miles walked. If you click the Pokemon later on, after you've transferred it, it'll still show you how much you've walked total with that Pokemon. But for the to get that candy, like I have 2.5, if I were to swap it right now, it would go back to 0. I'd have to work back up to 3. I can, because I can evolve him now, so I might swap him. But I'm going to wait until I get that one extra candy. Because Togepi evolves once right now, because there's 3 generations. But when they release the 4th generation, he'll evolve again. So I might want to start collecting more candy for that when that happens. So I'll click yes to swap my buddy. I'm not going to do it right now, but just to show you, you can pick whatever one you want. Okay, let's go to the Legendaries here. Because I'm not sure if you can be legendary. There is an easier way of doing this. Sorry, I ran out of room on my phone, so I had to delete some stuff. So anyway, so I don't have to keep scrolling down, but you can click that little, let's see where the line just appeared, the little magnifying glass. You can click that. You can type in whatever you're looking for. So I'm looking for Mew. Yeah, you can make Mew your legendary. You can make him your buddy. The only benefit to that is that you get more candy, but it's going to take much further walking distance to get candy. So you're only going to get one candy every often, which isn't very good. But you can slowly boost your Pokemon's CP power and whatnot. So anyway, we're gonna get out of here. I'll show you more later. If you notice, my kilometers went up 2.6 instead of 2.5. I don't know if I already said this, but sometimes when you're standing here, you're walking around. Oh, look at this. See, there's a ghost Pokemon. Remember when I told you that they come out at night? So, anyway, okay, so this is what I wanted to show you. So he's not weather boosted, but I'm going to click him, and I'm going to catch him, because I want to get a gold medal. When you click him, you see right underneath the camera icon. So watch, I'm going to flee. The top left button is the flee. If I click him again, right under the camera, it'll show you what type of Pokemon they are. Ghost. It'll disappear. So if you don't get it fast enough, it'll disappear. We're going to go ahead and go over catching Pokemon real quick. This will make it easier. So the camera button, if you click that, you can take a picture of the Pokemon. Not really cool unless you switch to AR mode. You see on the very top right, AR stands for alternate reality. Augmented reality. So you click that, and now he's in my house. So you see he's floating there over in the corner. They even have shadows. And some of the Pokemon, you get closer, they'll actually, if you get too close, they'll flee. If they, so that's the only time the camera is pretty cool, because you can do different things. So I'm going to go ahead and turn AR off. You see there, it shows you how much CP power. He's really low, so he should be pretty easy to catch. To the regular Pokeball, I'm going to show you the Pokeballs now. You have your regular Pokeball, and you have the Great Pokeball and your Ultra Pokeball. Pokeballs, you can catch anything from about 500 or less CP. If you're up at the 500 range, you might want to put a Raspberry, and I'll show you the different berries you can use in a minute. If you go over that, the Great Ball's good for anything higher, pretty much, you can catch. If you're in 1,000, range, Ultra Ball is going to be your best bet. But you can still catch it with you can even catch any Pokemon with the Pokeball. It's all going to vary on, the odds aren't as good. So if I click the little information button, you can find all this information. It tells you what they are. It doesn't tell you about what you can catch. I just told you that. There's a shop icon on the top. It'll take you to a shop. You can buy more Pokeballs. I'll show you the shop a little bit later. I'm going to tap up on the top of the screen. That'll go away. Let me show you the raspberries. Or the berries. Raspberries, here, I'll click the icon. Feed this Pokemon, make it easier to catch. So it'll make it a little easier. The Nana Berry. So you see how he keeps moving around? This will stop him from doing it. Well, not completely stop him, but should slow him down from moving around, flipping around, making it harder to catch him. You can only equip one berry at a time. The peanut berry gives you more candy. So your typical Pokemon gives you about 3 candy if you double it whenever you put the peanut berry on. If it's a Pokemon that evolves and you're catching an evolved version, it might give you 5 candy. And so it would double to 10. And then you have the golden raspberry. That's like the regular raspberry, but way better. It's pretty much guaranteeing you to make it a way easier catch, but not necessarily. Okay, so we tap out of that though. So I don't need that. So if you click the ball and hold, you're gonna see the little ring. See how it's green? That means it's easy to catch. When it's yellow, it's a little bit. It's decent to catch. He might get out of it. If it's orange to reddish, it's gonna be harder, but you can still catch it. It's just he's gonna break out more often than not. If you move the ball around, you can move it all around the screen, as long as you keep your finger held down. If you don't want to throw the ball, you can swipe it all the way down. You save your ball from losing your ball. So, the ring that keeps going down. So if it's all the way to the max, all the way around the gray area, that's a nice catch if you get it inside the green circle. As it goes down, it becomes a great catch if you get it in the green circle. And then it becomes excellent, which is really hard to get excellent catches, but you can. And the circle's got to be really small in order to get the excellent catch. That increases your XP and also increases your chances of catching the Pokemon. Another thing that gives you more XP and increases your chances of catching the Pokemon is if you swing the ball around. Doesn't matter if you swing it just this much to where the sparkles go, or if you swing it really, really fast. It doesn't really matter as long as the sparkles are there. Then you just swing it off to the side and let it fly. See how it was nice? Because that was inside the green circle, but the green circle was huge. The smaller it is, the better your odds are. So whenever the little light in this middle circle there goes dim, that means you got it. Shows you got 3 candies, 100 of the Stardust. I'll explain the Stardust in a little bit. Pokemon caught, 100 XP, nice throw. You get XP, curveball, you got XP, and it was on my first attempt, my first throw, I got XP. This is a great example to show you, and it will show you the total. You click OK, it'll pull up the Pokemon. Okay, so now let's talk about the Pokemon itself. This goes for all of the Pokemon, pretty much the same. It's all the same layout. Top right corner is a star. That can make it your favorite. We're going to go and turn it on favorite just for now because I'm going to show you something in a minute. It tells you your CP power. And then you have that half moon line that goes all the way around the Pokemon. That's going to go. It's going to go all the way around, and there's going to be a white line instead of a gray line. Once it goes higher in CP power, once it's the strongest it can be, that little dot is going to be all the way on the right side. Now, the Pokemon itself, you can click and hold and turn, and you can see all around it. If you tap the Pokemon, he does a cool little thing. Some Pokemon do cooler things. So tap everyone to see what they do, because some of them have fire that flares up, or spikes or its mouth gets really huge, just, test it out. Tap them. The name of it, Shuppet, you can change the name to whatever you want. If you want a special little buddy, you can call him Buddy. It tells you the sex of the male, if it's a male or a female. Some Pokemon are one specific type, and there are also some like Magneton, which is a metal, and he that doesn't have a sex, so that won't be there. It tells you your weight in kilograms. It's gonna say SX if it's or SX or XS. XS if it's extra small or extra large. It'll be XL. Right next to the kilograms. It's a ghost type Pokemon. The height is there in meters. The Stardust, that's the total Stardust I have. And this is how much candy I have, is 107 for this type of Pokemon. Excuse me. Each Pokemon has their own specific candy. Now, say this Pokemon evolves. That evolved Pokemon will still have Shuppet candy, so it's always the lowest Pokemon's candy. Yeah. So in order to power it up, to get that little meter, I'm going to go ahead and show you because it doesn't cost much and I have plenty of candy. You'll see the 10 CP up there. When I click power up, it's going to say, do you want to power up them? Just say yes. See how it gave me a little bit more power up? See now the little line increased? And my HP went up. So that means he's a little bit stronger. HP is going to be specifically, the higher it is, the better for defending gyms. And in the other video I'm going to post, it's going to be all about showing you Pokestops and the gyms and how to battle gyms, how to do raids, and then how to feed, and all about that stuff. It'll be interesting. But stick around, please subscribe so you can get updates on all my videos that I do. This is something new I'm doing. New thing, app games. I have a lot of them. I play a lot of them, so got a lot of good info. So I figured I'll give this a shot for once. Try it out. All right, so you can evolve this. So you can evolve him. It costs 50 candies to evolve him into that. Now, if the little Pokemon doesn't show up, it's a black outline. Or it's outlined, but it's all black. That means you haven't evolved him. Or it might be a male you have, and the evolve is a female. I don't know. Like, sometimes if you don't have a specific sex, it'll be blacked out. Okay, so your feint attack. That's your primary attack. It's 10. And this is your quick attack. So when you're battling, you're going to just keep tapping the screen. It's going to keep doing, every time he attacks, it's going to be 10 damage. Nightshade is a charged attack. There's 2 bars there, you see. There's 3 different versions. There's a 1 solid bar that goes all the same length, 2 bars, or 3 bars. That means how many times the charge attack it charges up faster with 3 bars, so you can use it more often. But 60 and 2 is not too bad. It's 120 damage on 2 full charges. Or 2 half charges, shall I say. So we'll get into that in a second, how to change your moves. I caught it in Foxborough and with the regular Pokeball. Okay. And that's the date. And then if you click the little lines, you can click items. And here's what I was telling you about changing the moves. So fast TM. Sorry, my throat is scratchy. Fast TM, that's going to change your fast attack. So look up the Pokemon, look at the Pokedex, so like real life Pokedex or whatever you call it, guide, or look it up online to find out what the moves are for that Pokemon. If there's a better move out there, use the fast TM. If you really like that Pokemon, careful, those don't come very often. You get fast TMs and charge TMs in raids. so you don't get them very often. Charge TM is for your charge attack. Click it to change it, but remember, don't get them often, so save them for very important Pokemon. The revives and the max potion, I'll show you that later. I can't use it because the Pokemon's fully healthy, so I'll show you later. Okay, I'm exiting out. Next dotted line, we got favorite. So I can click favorite here. See the star? It's not favorite anymore. Click it again, it's a star, or I can just tap the star itself. It's easier just to tap the star. A phrase, so you're going to have this lady come on. She's like, hello, Reckoning 7863. I am available to analyze your shopper if you wish. Overall, your shopper is not likely to make much headway in battle. This is how she talks, if it was my opinion. I see that its best attribute is its defense. Its stats are noticeably turning to the positive. Your shopper is above average in size. This ends my analysis. Farewell. So, she says different things that'll give you an idea of how your shopper is. Oddly enough, some of the smaller CP'd Pokemon are actually stronger if you power them up all the way. But, you know, that just takes forever. It's wasting my time. And candies. And Stardust. So anyway, next thing I want to talk about is the transfer. If you click transfer whenever your Pokemon's your favorite, you can't do it. So, this is my advice. If you want to catch one of every type and have one of every type of Pokemon, favorite every single one of them. And the ones that don't really care too much about or not, then don't favorite those ones. Now, the only thing is with having a favorite is when you go to trade a Pokemon or whatnot. I think I already said this, but you can't. You have to take it off your favorites first. I'm not going to have it as a favorite. I'm actually going to transfer it, and you're going to notice in the top right corner, it's going to give me one candy. So you do get a candy for trading a Pokemon. Or not trading, sorry. Gosh, I gotta get my stuff right. Transferring to the professor. So I click yes. See the top right? It shows I transferred candy. Look at this. Look at this Pokemon. We got Poochyena. So if it's shiny, it'll... when you click it, it should be a different color. This one's yellow whenever it's a shiny, and you'll see a burst of sparkles everywhere, and then you'll just constantly see sparkles. So on this screen, you can't see if it's a shiny or not. Okay. You have to actually click them to find out if they're shiny. Aloha forms, you will see the difference on this map. So I did show you already the Ratatata. Here's a Ratatata. He's normal form here. And then if I go to my Pokemon, I'll show you real quick. Because it's easy. I'll get back into this. This is the Aloha form. And it will pop up on this map like that. And then there's one other form right now they have out. And it's called a lucky Pokemon, and you only get it when you trade. I don't know much about it yet. I haven't gotten one, but when you trade with other people, supposedly you can get a lucky Pokemon. It has these like gold like orbs around it, and it's faster to level up, and it doesn't require as much Stardust to like level it up and stuff or power it up. So, yeah. Now, real quick, I'm going to catch one of these power boosted ones and show you a little difference here. So, do a little spin, swing it. Oh, see, it was outside of the line, but it was just on the gray line to where I didn't get a nice throw, great throw, or excellent. Some Pokemon are closer than others, so you have to adjust to your throw. Okay, so you see I got extra boost on there. I got plus 25 Stardust because it is a boosted Pokemon. Now, if I go down, you see here, sometimes it's only quick shot, and sometimes it's only your primary attack, your fast attack, or your just your charge attack. You see how it's a little power boosted that gives extra power when you fight. So this Pokemon is stronger just because I caught it on a weather boosted day. Okay, makes sense. Transferring. Boom, extra candy. Okay.